Welcome to Royal Family Brief. The content of the briefing includes medal for woman who confronted knife attacker. Sunak says AI firms cannot mark their own homework. When share met. Bradley Walsh. Royal Variety Performance shared. Prince George a budding triathlete, William tells Stanford while presenting MBE. Germany asks forgiveness for Tanzania colonial crimes. Medal for woman who confronted knife attacker. BBC. Ayet Bunori has been awarded the Queen's Gallantry Medal for her bravery in confronting an armed attacker. Bunori tried to stop Zara Radcliffe after she attacked a man with a knife at a co-op store in Pennegraig, Rwanda, in May 2020. She attempted to drag John Rees to safety while using a shopping basket to disarm Radcliffe, who had schizophrenia. Rees was killed during the incident. Bunori, along with nurse Lisa Way, who also intervened, has received the honor as part of the final civilian gallantry list approved by the late Queen Elizabeth II. Bunori said that through the tragedy she has made real friendships and stays in touch with Way and Rees' family. Radcliffe was detained under a hospital order after pleading guilty to manslaughter on the basis of diminished responsibility. A review found that warning signs regarding Radcliffe's mental health condition had been missed by health professionals. Sunak says AI firms cannot mark their own homework. BBC. UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has said that monitoring the risks posed by artificial intelligence, AI, is too important to be left to big tech firms and that governments need to take action. Sunak made the comments ahead of the AI Safety Summit, where a global declaration on managing AI risks was announced. The declaration, signed by 28 countries and the EU, states that AI should be kept safe, in such a way as to be human-centric, trustworthy and responsible. Sunak also highlighted the UK's investment in AI risk management, including a £100 million, $138 million, task force that will become the Safety Institute. When share met. Bradley Walsh. Royal Variety Performance shared. The Independent. Prince George a budding triathlete, William tells Stanford while presenting MBE. The Independent. Prince George has been taking part in triathlon events at school, according to his father, Prince William. The Duke of Cambridge made the comment while presenting former triathlon champion Stanford with an MBE for her services to the sport. Stanford retired from triathlon last year and now works as a coach for British Triathlon. She said George had been receiving advice from a colleague of Williams, who has competed in triathlons, on using talcum powder in his shoes. Germany asks forgiveness for Tanzania colonial crimes. Yahoo! German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier has expressed shame and asked for forgiveness for the colonial atrocities committed by Germany in Tanzania during the Maji Maji Rebellion in the early 1900s. German forces killed almost 300,000 people during the uprising, which was triggered by a German policy to force the indigenous population to grow cotton for export. President Steinmeier made the apology while visiting a museum in Sunhaya, where the rebellion took place. He also addressed the issue of repatriating the human remains of the rebellion's leaders, which were taken back to Germany and displayed in museums. Germany has recently acknowledged committing genocide in Namibia during its colonial occupation, and this apology follows similar apologies made by other countries for their colonial pasts. AI is greatest breakthrough since splitting the atom, says King Charles. Telegraph. King Charles has described the advent of advanced artificial intelligence, AI, as potentially no less important than major historical developments such as the harnessing of electricity and the splitting of the atom. Speaking at a summit on the risks and opportunities of AI, the king highlighted its potential to transform various aspects of life, including healthcare, energy, and everyday activities. However, he also stressed the need to address the significant risks associated with AI and called for international collaboration in regulating its development. The summit, hosted by the UK, secured a statement on AI risks signed by all 27 countries in attendance, including China, the US, and the EU. King Charles acknowledges Kenya's colonial-era suffering but stops short of apologizing. CNN. Prince Charles has acknowledged the abhorrent and unjustifiable acts of violence committed by the British Empire against Kenyans during the Mau Mau uprising in the 1950s. In a speech during his state visit to Kenya, Charles said that the wrongdoings of the past are a cause of the greatest sorrow and the deepest regret. He did not, however, offer an apology and the issue of reparations was not mentioned. The Kenyan Human Rights Commission had called for an unconditional and unequivocal public apology. Charles's mother, Queen Elizabeth II, was in Kenya when she received news of her father's death in 1952. Princess of Wales joins fathers at London pub. Telegraph. The Princess of Wales visited a pub in North London to meet with the Dadvengers community, a group of fathers, to discuss the importance of early childhood. The Dadvengers group was started by BB's presenter Nigel Clark in 2019 to provide resources for new fathers and support positive mental health for men. During the visit, the princess spoke about the role that fathers play in a child's development and heard about the support the fathers give to one another through the Dadvengers network. The visit was part of the Princesses Shaping Us campaign, which aims to influence attitudes on the importance of the first 5 years of a child's life. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of 6 Degrees Briefing with the ever-charming and always insightful Dr. Six. I hope you've all had a fantastic week filled with laughter, joy, and of course, a healthy dose of curiosity. As for me, well, I've been busy exploring the vast and fascinating world of news, bringing you the most intriguing and entertaining stories from across the 6 Degrees universe. So, without further ado, let's dive into today's headlines. First up, we have the heartwarming story of Ayat Bunori, who has been awarded the Queen's Gallantry Medal for her bravery in confronting an armed attacker. It takes incredible courage to stand up to violence, and Ayat's actions are a shining example of the strength of the human spirit. It's heartening to hear that she has found solace and friendship in the midst of tragedy. Next, we turn to the world of artificial intelligence, where UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has made a bold statement, declaring that AI firms cannot mark their own homework. It's a reminder that when it comes to monitoring the risks posed by AI, we need the guiding hand of governments to ensure that technology is developed in a safe and responsible manner. After all, we wouldn't want our future to be decided by a bunch of rogue robots, would we? Moving on to the glitz and glamour of showbiz, we have the Royal Variety Performance, where the legendary Cher will be gracing the stage alongside a star-studded lineup. And who better to host the show than Bradley Walsh, who himself performed at the event as a guest 3 decades ago. It's sure to be a night of unforgettable performances and magical moments. I can already hear the applause and see the dazzling lights. In a surprising revelation, Prince William has shared that his son, Prince George, is a budding triathlete. It seems that the young prince is following in his father's footsteps, with a passion for sports and a drive to excel. Who knows, maybe one day we'll see Prince George competing in the Olympics. I can already picture him on the podium, receiving a gold medal and making his country proud. Shifting gears to a more serious topic, we have Germany asking for forgiveness for the colonial crimes committed in Tanzania. It takes great strength and humility to acknowledge past wrongdoings and seek reconciliation. This apology, along with others made by countries around the world, serves as a reminder that we must confront our history with honesty and strive to build a more just and inclusive future. And finally, we come to the wise words of King Charles, who has described advanced artificial intelligence as potentially no less important than major historical breakthroughs. It's a testament to the incredible potential of AI to shape our world, but also a reminder that we must tread carefully and address the risks associated with this powerful technology. International collaboration and regulation will be key in ensuring a safe and responsible AI future. Well, my dear viewers, it's been yet another captivating journey through the realms of news and intrigue. I hope you've enjoyed today's stories as much as I have. Now, it's your turn to join the conversation. What are your thoughts on these news stories? Do you have any burning questions or intriguing insights? I'm all ears. So, don't be shy, let's hear what you have to say. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the fascinating world around you. And remember, in the vast web of 6 degrees, we're all connected. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.